Hi, Executor here, and in my next video we will continue topic how playing events eliminate these most common mistakes and shortcomings during the fight for the top 1500 or 100. I mean those places that guarantee 4-star ascensions maths. Also, as for now, we finish this series, and in the next video there will be more practical issues. How to cheaply and effectively achieve tops guaranteeing 4-star ascension items. So here it is, mistake number 7. Wrong team selection. You simply don't go to a gunfight with a knife. In general, as everybody are aware, setting up a proper team for the stage or even for the whole level is a very critical step. You don't have to have all the fancy and difficult to get heroes from the events or season 2 or 3 in order to achieve good results. And we are talking here even about legendary level. As an example, the 6th 5-star hero which I have fully ascended was Kagan. Everybody was saying I was crazy. At that time I had 2 or 3 better red heroes already lined up for the ascending, but I chose Kagan and he got all 6 hard collected rings, as I knew there is no better red card dedicated for events, and secondary, even if there was, it would be very difficult to get it. But please do not treat me as a perfect example. As part of events he is rather useless and is most of the time deeply benched. But as I said, I knew I was aiming to fight hard on the events and I had to find something to fill the gaps in my hero roster and weak troops. Thanks to him I was 3 times in top 10 on legendary. As stated in the beginning, one of the most important aspects which enables cheap and mostly successful participation in the events is a proper team setting for particular stages. Of course, we need to take under the consideration what we have in our roster and in which top we aim. The most important factor when it goes for proper team setting is, as I call it, team base and the heavy sniper. When we talk about the base, we consider heroes which debuff general defense, elemental defense down, heroes which boost attack and add some critic attack. Heavy sniper is a hero whose main task is to eliminate the boss or bosses. He deals the major damage and it can be a single or multi-shoot, depends on the particular stage we are at. Here I demonstrate how to calculate total damage on the example of the comparison of Naked Magni versus Alice, multi-shoot Scarlet versus Colin. And I inserted an example of the graph from Altaris where we can find comparison of Gato's, Valen and Vodnik damage. It is only an example and it shows which criteria I take forming team at each stage, so you can pick from your roster proper heroes. In this simple way we can select among the heroes we own the best single and multi-killer and setting the most suitable team for the lower stages and also the higher ones. On this example we can observe that hitting one target, Magni is better killer than Alice and he deserves the better troop for attack. In the case of Scarlet and Colin, we see that when we aim to kill 1 or 2 bosses, such situation we can observe at the stage 1 to 8 and 10 to 12. When we add Wilbur to our team, Scarlet will be more efficient, but when we talk about 3 bosses we should choose Colin instead, as we achieve bigger total damage against 3 targets. As per the graph with the Vodnik, it is worth to mention that on the particular level of mana boss has, we will deal more damage than Valen or Gato. A part of base team and the killer, we can be flexible when it goes about the rest of our event team. Here is the example of red team on the epic level. Team base is Wilbur and Guardian Falcon. The rest of the team might be Bolt Tusk, Scarlet, Smule, or Lancelot, Scarlet, Colin. In the case of the last stages, we can add Wukong to our team base. Currently on the rare level, despite of the event, the best team is blue with Nordry and costumed Gunner. My universal blue team for all the stages of rare level is Gunner, Nordry, two Gatos and Karil. But worth to mention that in the first stages we do not need Nordry nor Gunner, or one of them we can replace with the fast shooter in order to achieve better results. However, the upcoming event, the Knights of Avalon, on which the blue color reflects, is best done with a red squad. For example, with Gunnar or Brienne in a costume, Melia as a support. Alternatively, Namahage 4 times, Namahage 3 times plus Jahangir, or 5 times Namahage. On the last stages we can include Gunnar in the costume, Nordry and 3 times Karil, or Gunnar, Nordry, Gato, Chick Jr. and Karil, depends on the heroes we have or possible talents on them. In the epic level for top 500 we need max 2 teams, red and blue. Suggested red team will be Wilbur, Guardian Falcon, Scarlet, Lancelot, or Scarlet, Colin, Smule, and on the last stages we can replace Lancelot with Shadowreef in order to increase damage by tiles. Playing stages without artifacts or items, the proposed team is Bolt Tusk, Wilbur, Guardian Falcon, Scarlet and Wukong. With those teams we are able to complete epic level and we are able to achieve top 500 score. Of course, a part of the event where red is reflected, I mean Fables of Grim Forest. For this particular event we will need a blue team. The blue base team is Karil, Grim, Nordry, Gunnar, and of course for the last stages we can add Wukong. When we talk about legendary, the best solution is to divide levels in 2 parts. First part are the levels 1 till 8 and the second is 9 till 15. For the first part we take the hero which debuff general or elemental defense, or eventually the one which buffs the attack plus 3 killers. The example of the most common used blue team is Athena, Frida, Magni, Alassi, Alice, or Grim, Frida, Master Lepus, Thorn, Magni. In the second part, more valuable than killers will be heroes which are increasing the tile damage like Mickey, Guardian Gazelle and Guardian Chameleon, Ranveer, Wukong or Tarlak, or the ones which are adding the critic attack like Ares, Malosi, Vela or Shadowreef. And those heroes play here the key role. The examples of the team are as follow: Mickey, Grim, Frida, Jot, I don't know how to spell it, Magni or Mickey, Gunnar, Frida, Vela, Master Lepus or even Finley. Of course we can be flexible in relation to our teams, depends on which heroes we have in our roster, but we should remember about concentrate on heroes which have similar set of skills. Thanks for watching and I encourage you to like and subscribe. Please feel free to let me know what are your expectations regarding to the future movies. What are the problems you occur and would like me to tackle and explain. Especially that the closer to the next event I will publish some more advanced issues, as we already managed to understand the basics and we know how to avoid most common mistakes on how to complete specific stages and how to play, as I say on dry, what simply means without using artifacts, and many more. Thank you.